It started just like any other Christmas. November month had come around again. One fellow that we thought would never miss this was the Maple Leaf Big Stick Bologna Man. Each year familiar faces went parading in the downtown core was sometime late that fall. Everybody with a camera there was waiting, but the Big Stick wasn't showing up at all. Organizers of the parade were getting nervous. They asked around but didn't hear a peep. Was he up too late and now was out of service? Do Big Stick Bologna mascots even sleep? He just wasn't into it. He said, "Nah, I'm staying here." And he made that decision on a whim. With so much pressure building up on him each year, is that too much for us to ask of him? Meanwhile, at the parade, they had to make a plan. That's just the way it happens in this biz. Someone had the idea for to fabricate a can and dress up as Vienna sausages. When the lucky sausage volunteers were chosen, they put insulation on the phony can, so the people inside wouldn't end up frozen. They forgot about the Big Stick Bologna Man. 8 sausage volunteers were squatting to the tin. By 10 a.m. the floats all had to meet. But they got agitated before they could even begin, and separately they ran around the street. But one of them in the group had to remain there, to operate the sausage can, of course. He climbed aboard the phony tin container and rode it up the road just like a horse. They greeted everyone who lined along the curb. All the bundled up youngsters were delighted. The parents weren't either bit disturbed. In fact, I think they were 10 times more excited. The Big Stick, back in the delicatessen, just wanted peace and quiet on the shelves. But he turned the radio on nevertheless and heard all about the Vienna sausage elves. "My attendance at the parade," he said, "is steady. I'm a tradition like the marching bands and such. As a Christmas mascot, I'm a stretch already. But 8 of them plus me, that's a bit much." So he got dressed and went on down. He wasn't very pleased. Halfway through, he caught up with the boys. Even among the sausage ranks, there were some jealousies. To team up as one big group would be wise. First going off there were concerns on whether they'd get into it, but cooler heads prevailed. That would have ruined Christmas altogether if the Big Stick had been assailed. It's all right that they all came to their senses, and even though this message may sound lame, the sausages and Big Stick had their differences, but inside, they were pretty much the same.